So let's go ahead and resume our game. And while I'm waiting for it to load into my scriball here, I want to just say that since the previous session, I did do a little bit of inventory work. I also did rearrange some of my powers and abilities, as you will see down here. I actually leveled up a little bit. This was not purposeful. It just kind of happened as I was trying some different abilities out and getting a handle on what I wanted to have prepared for this cast. So that's why my level increased a little bit and why I have access to some things like teleport that I didn't necessarily have last time, and a familiar, and something really fun called disintegrate. So I am going to have a good time checking those out. Hi, Cully! Nice to see you. I was just kind of letting you all know what I did in between last cast and this one. So what I am actually going to do
I'm not as bad as I look, really.
Is
Stop walking away.
no, I'm gonna walk away from you, scoundrel. I don't want anything to do with you. First things first, I'm going to go in here and see if there's anything new as far as any lore or anything like that, because we did have something very extreme happen to Deckard in our last cast. So I want to see.
You know what I miss about old Kane? How he'd sit at that table over there, listening to us prattle on and just smile to himself, like he knew the true tale of things.
I remember. This old place won't be the same without him.
Aw, that's so sweet and so sad. Even the people in the tavern miss Deckard. Let's go and see if there's anything new in Leah's room, even though I still feel bad for snooping around. And then after that, we might go talk to this villager over here, since we haven't talked to him in a while, and I'm kind of interested to hear what he has to say. But first things first, whoa, I did not mean to move away from the table. First things first, I want to see what is in Leah's book. Yay! We do have something new here. A new journal entry.
Uncle Deckard is gone forever. Remember the wonderful times we had together.
Thank you for the
Always
follow.
off on another crazy quest. What will I do without him? He believed the stranger was an angel, but he is only a man. I always knew they were just stories. Uncle Deckard died for those stories.
Thank you. I'm so glad you could join me. So, that recent journal entry, I'm not sure how to feel about it. I think on one hand, they're trying to get across how she's trying to deal with the loss of her uncle. But I still feel like she's so bitter and distrusting of everything, even after what we just went through in the last cast, where we literally saw her power explode out of her in a fit of anger. And I don't know, I still don't feel, as someone who uses magic herself and as someone who does have people she looks up to, I just feel like the notes on what she went through and what she's putting in her journal, I just don't know if they add up. I mean, someone can be bitter for sure, but it just doesn't really seem to lead anywhere. But thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. So, I still don't know what to do with that. And the fact that she still wants to disbelieve what her uncle says and say that, well, he doesn't know any better, or that the stranger is just a man. It's very obvious to me he's not just a man. Like I said in my previous cast, anyone who owns a sword of celestial origin is definitely not that. So, where we will be going after I get done messing around here is we're going to be going back to the Leorix Manor area, and we will be going down into some kind of dungeon or some kind of cellar area like that to try to rescue our angel friend. Thank you for the follow. That's where we will be going next. And I did say I was going to talk to that guy at the bar, but I think Tiffy is just kind of procrastinating now. So I think I might do that a bit later if I have to come back to town. But for now, okay, let me
Don't take that Templar with you. He'll put you to sleep with all of his blathering.
make sure I can get to where I'm supposed to go from here. And yes, that rogue is being very annoying right now. Oh my goodness. Such a scoundrel. Yay, I would love to be able to get to 50 followers, but if it happens, it happens. You know, I'm gonna just have fun anyway. Oh, come on, Tiffy. There it is. There it is, read the map. That open portal, goes to a different area. It's just one of those areas that I was kind of playing around in. So I didn't want to take that. That was just kind of left over from some of my preparing that I did. Thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. That's kind of just where that portal goes. So yeah, it's not really that I'm trying to hide anything. It's just when I did some preparing for this cast, that's where that portal is from. So okay, so let me just take a minute to get my bearings. So we just had an encounter with Magda and her cultists in this room over here the last time that I cast. And so now we are going to be going on a rescue mission somewhere in the belly of this manor to find our angel friend, who I believe to be an angel, regardless of what Leah bitterly writes in her journal. Yes, this place is very spooky, Collie. I am not looking forward to what might be below. Thank you for the follow, Destin. I am not looking forward to seeing what is below. If it's this scary above ground, I'm not looking forward to what's below. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. I'm just glad I have people hanging out with me. Thank you for the follow. And just a little note that if I don't immediately recognize or shout out the follow, it's not that I didn't get it. It's that this little Tiffy is probably gonna want to finish a thought before doing so, just so I don't get so sidetracked.
Show them no mercy, for they shall grant us none.
Templar, shh. Okay, and that's the other thing, is that when I want to pause and talk, Miss Mr. Templar has a fit. Because he needs to be doing something every minute of every day. Otherwise, the evil is winning. So, before he starts nagging me about taking too much time, let's go ahead and carefully proceed. Yeah. He's good to have around, though. I mean, without him, I would be in a world of hurt. Oh, goddess, this does not look good. We are about to enter a place called the Halls of Agony. Yes, that is true. Yes, good idea, Collie. Thank you for the reminder to apply my armor. So I'm gonna go do that, and then we're gonna go in. Otherwise, this little Tiefy is probably gonna get splattered all over the walls here. Okay, so there's not much to show yet on the map, which is okay. It means I'm gonna have to explore a little bit, and oh boy, this looks like a portal into one circle of the 9 hells. This does not look like it should be someone's basement. This does not look right. But we're here. I hope you're right about that, Destin. This doesn't look very friendly. I'm just hoping I can keep myself going in the right direction and not get turned around too bad. Ugh. What a thing to,
Disguise it here.
Okay. I need to calm down with my buttons is what I need to do. You saw my hand kind of flip out. Whoa. My goddess. Okay. So what you saw me trying to use there a little bit, is some of the disintegrate. Thanks for your, belief in me, Collie, and Destin, let me take a moment to read what you've written me here. Okay, so, yes, that does make me feel better to know that you have done this with lower characters, than mine and made it through. So, okay, I don't feel as bad, but I'm still a bit nervous, but what can I say? It's not every day that I would go down into someone's very hellish basement or cellar, whatever we're calling this. It looks like there's a lot of different ways I could go here, so I need to just keep that in mind. Oh, that looks like a very nasty room in there, and thank goodness for the Templar, because I almost did not see that thing coming for me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Fire trap, whoa. Whoa. Even as a tiefling, I don't like seeing that much fire on the move. Not when I'm right in the way. Yikes. These contraptions are covered in blood. This makes me think this was not just, some cellar used to store things, quite obviously if it's labeled Halls of Agony. This looks like torture devices, which I'm gonna go ahead and destroy. Enough's enough. Whatever this Leoric was doing down here, I do not think he was a good man. And we obviously know that he wasn't to be turned into some kind of skeleton king horror. But if he was doing this amount of torture, then I feel comfortable saying he was not a very good man at all. Yay! Thank you for the follow. Okay, so I like what I'm seeing over here, which is another book for me to read on a lectern. I like this. So I am going to take a look at it. Hi! Thank you so much for joining me. A lore book, yay! You know me, I love lore, so...
I am convinced that some malevolent being is attempting to wrest control of my thoughts away from me. Voices direct me to horrendous acts.
Yay,
And there
reading!
are times when I seem unable to control my body. Lazarus knows. This is certain. He looks at me strangely when he thinks me otherwise disposed.
Uh-oh. That does not sound good. It sounds like that journal entry might be one of the last ones that King Leoric was able to make before whatever happened to him really took hold. Because for him to even say doesn't feel like he's in control of his body, that sounds like peri-possession. That sounds like partial possession by something. And whatever that something was, if my intuition is correct, whatever it was that started possessing him, maybe that's what inspired him to make this literal hellhole. And so that makes me think whatever it was, it wasn't good, whatever was trying to possess him. So Destin says, I use a necromancer though, which is always fun, especially in elective mode. Speaking of necromancer, I am very interested in that because in my world, necromancy is a forbidden art. And so, by extension, I am a little bit curious as to what that would translate into in a world like this, and what kind of powers that would allow me to have. Of course, I would like to be able to use Whoa, there is a lot of different things going on. Okay, I'm going to make sure I handle that and then finish my thought here before I get ambushed again. So I would really like to be able to use necromancy in a good way instead of an evil way.
Young, but seeing it with my own eyes, it is another thing entirely.
Okay, so even... Hi, Wolf! Thank you for joining me. So, I guess my intuition and my insight was correct, because even the paladin, for as much as he wants to rush me and talk over me, he actually did say that he heard some stories about what happened to King Leoric when he was younger. And that they must have been pretty bad, because he was not even prepared for this. I'm glad to know that you wanted to spend a little bit of time over here after finishing your stream, Wolf. That means a lot. I know how spent I get after my streams, so it really means a lot that you wanted to come and hang out even for a little bit. That's very nice of you. I'm very appreciative to have people hanging out with me, especially people I consider very good role models and friends. Only 4 a.m. That's usually when I'm already in bed for the evening. I just, it's come to my attention that these zombies in here are, yes, you are a role model. It's come to my attention that the zombies in here, I should have noticed this earlier, they are actually on fire. That is very different from the zombies and other undead that I have dealt with before that were not necessarily on fire, but these ones are. I guess it makes sense because there does seem to be a lot of furnaces and other things like that around. I'm just going to quickly check my map. I am getting the feeling there's going to be a lot of little places I'm going to need to fill out here. So yeah, well, that would make sense. That basically, with them being undead, they wouldn't really feel being on fire, but I certainly would being attacked by them. Even with a little bit of my resistance to fire and things like that. Okay. Alright, any Moria? Yeah, okay, one Moria. Okay. So I'm gonna take a look at the map again really quickly. Elective mode just makes the game easier in a way. Basically, you don't have the category skill restrictions, though they still have level locks. That's good to know. I don't know. I might experiment with elective mode if I do another playthrough, and if people are interested in seeing me do that, I would love to have another opportunity to play this game with another class to see what that's like. So just to look at the map again, I have a couple places I could go. Destin says you can have both magic, missile, and electrocute. It's something I normally see people do on a second playthrough. And then Polly says, oh, I think she already has that active. Yeah, I do have electrocute active, and maybe I have elective mode active. I'm not sure. But hang on, let me see which way I want to go. So it looks like we have a little unexplored area over here. There seems to be a little bit of something over here, and if I keep going the way I'm going, I could flesh that out and see where that's going. Then I could go back around and go down that hallway too. I think I'm gonna just have to pick one and make my way over, because there's just, I have a feeling there's gonna be a lot of crisscrossing and back and forth. Stuff that I'm doing. Another bit of lore. Let's go check it out. Oh, the follow-up journal entry.
Though my counsel begs me to reconsider, I will continue with the executions of those I find guilty of plotting against the kingdom. Perhaps they fear my eye will fall on them and discover their heinous, treasonous plans as well. Lazarus is the only one I can still trust.
My goddess, this Leoric fellow sounds like my worst fears about his situation are about to be realized. He went from being able to speak more logically about his situation in the last journal entry to being paranoid and starting to execute people. That does not sound like someone who's in control. And that does not sound like someone who should be in a position of power. That does not sound like a good mix at all, and that sounds exactly like the kind of mindset that would inspire you to erect this horrendous hall of agony. Okay, so we got guys down here, we got baddies and stuff. Before I get too far along this way, I'm actually going to go back and just quickly explore one of the other,
I do not understand how evil walks in the day.
one of
Should
the
it
other
not fear
areas
the
here.
light?
Perhaps the sun is neutral.
But the light is both a literal and figurative foe of evil.
I know it probably doesn't matter what direction I go, that I'm gonna have to explore all of this anyway. I'm just trying to figure out what would be a better order to do it in. And it looks like another sort of mini ritual is happening over here. Something's going on, and I'm gonna put a stop to it. So, there seems to be some good news and bad news about this zone. On one hand, it looks like there's a lot of connectivity from one zone to another, but on the other hand, that also means that there are going to be...
I don't like the look of that.
Me neither. And... ugh.
A well-deserved death.
Well, in that sense, I might agree with you. The Hulks are bad. If that's what those are called, I already don't like them. Okay, let me take a moment here. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh that. And I'm going to go ahead and conjure my familiar so that I have a little bit of extra help, possibly dealing with some things. Oh boy. Alright. Well, I guess I'm gonna just have to pick a way to go and then just work my way around. Because it doesn't seem like there is going to be any shortcut to me having to just scour this whole area. Not that I'm complaining. Yes, the familiar is very new. I've always been interested in a familiar. My mother used a familiar once upon a time. She doesn't talk about it much. I don't know why. She seems to get a little bit sad. But she did say she had a familiar once. So I've always been eager to try it out. It looks like the kind of thing that would say, hey, listen, yes, and here's another ritual I'm going to disrupt now. Yes, it does look like the kind of thing that would get out of the map. That's not what we need right now. But luckily, luckily the familiar doesn't seem to be overly annoying in that sense. I like that it's helping me do a little bit of damage. It would be very nice, of course, if it had some more features. But, I guess we'll see. I'm usually not the kind of Tiefy to be very kind of snappy or mean at all. I try not to be. I think I'm just a little bit stressed because this area is legitimately not the sort of place I would want to hang out in very long. Okay, let me just make sure. Okay. So maybe if I keep doing this a little bit more, it looks like I have connected some of the pathways, but it also looks like I have some other unexplored areas, so I need to make sure that I go and do that. Okay. So I am kind of going back another way that I sort of already traveled, so to make it easier on myself and maybe not have too much backtracking, I am going to see what's over here. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. What? Oh. Okay. There are big cleavers. I don't know if that was the right decision to go do this right now. I am probably going to get very damaged if I recklessly just step in that. So we want to not do that. Of course, my mother always said you don't want to be reckless if you can help it, but definitely not around big knives and stuff like this. Ow! Like I just did, I did not time that well enough. Yikes, okay. I guess I should be grateful that it was not instant death. I guess it is, but since all of these guys were down here to begin with, you know, I don't think we're really making the world safer. We're just kind of clearing out this place that was probably always infested with this level of stuff. Okay, I'm doing another map check really quick here. So there is this area way over here that I'm not sure if we'll get to connect back to. If not, it means I'm gonna have to go back to near the beginning to explore that. I guess for right now, I'm going to go in here and disrupt all of this mess. Yeah, that's true. If I do find an exit going this way, then I guess I won't worry about going back. I just don't want to miss something that could be very... Ooh, another ritual. Goodbye, goodbye. I don't like that black demonic circle. Goodbye. No, you're not doing whatever you're doing. Not having it. Yay! We did it. We did it. So...
How are criminals treated in your land?
They appear before a magistrate, and then are thrown in prison.
How odd. In the Order, they're just executed.
Okay, so yeah, I will only go back if there's no exit this way, but it looks like because we have that big yellowish golden circle that's kind of pulsing, it tells me that I am going the right way for the story elements, which is good. I'm just kind of wondering if I missed anything really important. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh those while I have a moment. Okay, so yes, that area over there is where we're supposed to go. So what do you all think? Do you think I should just go into this new area, or do you want to see what's back the other way that I didn't necessarily explore all the way? What do you think? Okay, forward it is then, Collie. Onward! Oh boy. Alright, so for this level, I will probably want to explore things while I'm nearer to them, so I don't have to do too much backtracking. Well, don't run up on me. And I leveled up. So it looks like I have a rune for slow time unlocked. So actually, I am going to go just over toward the door for a second. I'm not going to go out of it. I'm just going to use this as a breather to check out some of the new stuff I got, especially the slow time rune, because I've been using that a lot. Okay, so this says increases the potency of the movement speed reduction and reduces the cooldown. Yes, let's do it. I'm not sure if this is worth looking at yet. There seems to be a rune for the storm armor. I'm not going to bother with that right now. Okay, no, I'm going to not bother. Okay, elective mode is on. Nice. Okay. So I guess I've been playing that this whole time, through my Scryball, and I did not realize that. Go figure. Okay, so you did say there is an ice armor rune. Whoa, whoa, not that button. Okay, let's go check that out. Chilling aura. Lower the temperature of the air around you, and nearby enemies are chilled, slowing their movement speed. Hey, that could be really helpful in an environment that I'm surprised I am not passing out in due to the heat. Let's go ahead and put that rune on and see if that does any extra goodies, extra favors. It probably will. And we just stop some more cultists, and those are some big bad guys. And I probably should have positioned that little time bubble a bit better than I did. But yeah, my hands are shaking a bit more today, trying to hold on to the Scryball. I'm a little bit more nervous than I was last cast. Just because of this environment. It's very not friendly. So yeah, I'm not as comfortable as I was last session, but I think that's to be expected. I think that's the point. I don't think a place like this should be comfortable. Not if you have any goodness in you. You shouldn't get comfortable in a place like this if you have any soul, in my opinion. I think anyone who cares anything about living creatures would probably not be okay in a place like this either. So there's a lot of wraparound stuff in here, which I'm fine with. Thank you for the head pats. I don't know why I'm so anxious. At least the version of a wizard I'm playing is way more powerful than I actually would be if I had to go through something like this. I really shouldn't be that nervous, but I kind of am. Just because I've never been in a place like this, and here oh no. I don't like the lasers. I don't like the beams. Come into my circle. Come on. No, get out of the laser. Oh, good lord. Get out of the lasers. Okay, I really am.
Still wait.
Okay, that too much. Those lasers are going to kill me. There is no amount of blessing from the goddess that would have preserved me from that. Yes.
Simply following destiny.
I know the feeling.
And a whole bunch of them spawned right on me because I thought I was being clever. Oh, yellow item. Do not want to miss those. Oh. Thank you, Collie. Thank you. With all the laser stuff going on, I almost missed that. Okay. So I can go around and go... You know, I should probably go down this way and see what's here.
Not ready yet.
Oh boy. I'm not ready for any of this.
Need more time.
Whoa. That better not be directed at me, Templar. If you expected more out of me, you haven't been paying attention while we've been traveling together. And if you're talking about the baddies down here, I don't want any more. I can barely handle what's going on right now. Okay, so I am going to go briefly back around and I am not going to go out of this area. I'm just wanting to make sure that I explore a little bit of a zone down here in case the later area doesn't wrap around. Because I shouldn't always assume that it would wrap around. I do see that there is a yellow arrow though, leading me that way. I'm glad to see that on one hand, but on the other hand, I don't want to follow that too closely yet. Because then it just makes me feel like I'm going too fast.
Still waiting.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, goddess. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Oh, this is... Oh, no. And I got myself frozen. Good job, TP. Good job. Wow. Okay. Ah. But no. Oh, what a... Great. I should have known that... And that, everyone, is why mages like me hate fighting other mages. Because they do go and do portal shenanigans. Yes. Thank you. I don't feel like I'm doing very great right now. Thank you, though. I've almost died twice. Okay, so I do see the yellow arrow. I'm kind of... Yes, it was intense. I actually need a moment. If the area is going to give me a moment to breathe, I'm gonna take a moment. Wow, Destined, I guess that makes me feel better, but still I feel like I am not as well prepared to handle this, but I guess part of that is the point. This is supposed to be challenging, obviously. So there are some areas up here, so I might go do that before doing any of the yellow arrow stuff. I just wanna... make sure that that yellow arrow is not...
Still waiting.
Ooh, fire. Templar, if you want a real battle, you can do this yourself. Like, this is...
For helping me fight the darkness. To contend with evil is the essence of what it means to be a Templar.
There is so much more in this universe.
Wow. Okay, that was well timed of you, Templar. Did you hate me, critiquing you? Did you think that maybe you should be grateful? Well, whatever. I guess I should be more grateful to you too, since you're the one who's making sure I don't die. Okay. So I'm thinking perhaps if I go the way I'm going, it might wrap around to some of the other areas I was already exploring. Let's see. Oh, there's a waypoint. Yay, I have a way out of here. Okay, more lore. Oh, a follow-up to the follow-up. I don't have a good feeling.
I have finally rid myself of the dark influence seeking to subdue me. And now I see things as they truly are. This conspiracy among the insolent townsfolk to weaken me by stealing Albrecht away will not stand. Perhaps the heads of their women and children on pikes will bring them clarity.
Oh my goddess. Okay, first of all, I don't think you've rid yourself of the dark influence. I think you fed right into it. That does not sound like someone who's freed themselves of something unfriendly. That sounds like it's infested you to be talking about putting the heads of women and children and blaming like your whole village for some conspiracy or other. Now that Inquisitor is a bona fide D&D villain, if I've ever seen one, yes! Yes, I would say so. I would not be surprised if we ended up encountering more people of that sort. Apostles of righteousness, oh my. Yes, well, if I somehow make it into your world, destined, I might very well meet more people of that stripe. Okay, so there was a portal over there that we just, a waypoint that we activated, which is good. It means I have a shortcut, but it does mean I need to go back now and explore that area that was leading me with a arrow. I do need to go back there now. I certainly hope that I can make it to your world as well. So long as you have the magic ready to go, I should be able to come join you. I have availability, so don't worry. I'm very excited to visit you and maybe see what kind of adventure awaits me. Okay, let me just... Okay. So it seems like, yes, we are supposed to go down into this area. And I will do that. I just want to keep going the direction I'm going really briefly and another ritual. And more of those. I do not like those.
I'm badly wounded.
No, get out of there. Get out of there, man.
Not ready yet.
They need to quit casting fear on me with those. I keep having to run because I don't want to die.
More time.
An incredible feat.
Are you kidding me? Go away, little laser beams of death. Go away. Okay. I need to remember where I was at, what I was doing. Okay. Oh boy, I'm gonna have nightmares of this for a while. Those definitely have to be my least favorite baddies. I didn't like those before when we were in the Highlands area and we started getting those. I didn't like those then. I really don't like them now. Out of all the spawn effects, yeah, I hate those most for that reason. And then Destin says, in fact, the NPC is inspired by is in that world. Yeah, cult mages are the worst. I can agree, and my mother would agree with you. She had to fight her fair share of those very cultish mages. They are very dangerous. And it's a good thing I came back this way, because look, we have more lore. I wonder if it's going to be a follow-up to what we just read or something else. Let's see. Oh, this looks like it's from a cultist.
I need more bodies.
Ooh.
You think my summoners can just conjure up a demon whenever it pleases them?
Ew.
We must have blood. Fresh blood, mind you. And human flesh to bolster our magic. I will be expecting a reply from you shortly.
Ew. Okay. I still like the lore. Don't get me wrong. It is one of my favorite things about this world is the attention they've put to lore, but that particular piece maybe I could have gone without, but it's dark magic for a reason. Oh. I am going to consider myself heavily blessed by the goddess if I can literally get out of here alive. Because I've already had some close calls, so. Okay.
Are you ever afraid in battle?
I am guided by prophecy. There's no reason to be afraid.
We are both blessed then. My faith armors me against fear.
Well, good. I hope my faith in my goddess does the same thing. But, you know, since I do lack experience with the real world outside of my library, maybe I can be given a little bit of a pass for being a little more intimidated or frightened by certain things. Okay, so it looks like we're going down. So before I go do that, I just realized that there's still that big dark area that I did not explore yet because for some reason I thought it was gonna wrap around. It does not look like it's designed to do that, so before I miss out on something very important, possibly, or get ambushed again. Okay, well, never mind. It actually looks like they might be more connected than I thought, but we'll see, I guess. Wow. Ooh, big torture devices that I'm going to get rid of. Looks like some... Okay. So, no, it was just a small little area. But then that makes me think... Was that really all that was down here? No lore, no treasure chests? Nothing? If so, that's kind of anticlimactic in that way. Well, that's... Whatever. It's not like I had to go that far, so... Yeah, I should know by now that this world does do that sometimes. They make you check everything out, whether you need to or not. Yay, you got you some cereal. I hope that is a good snack for you while watching. What kind of sweet green is it? Do you have a favorite? We have cereals in my kingdom too, but probably not the way they exist in yours. It's mostly just for baking and making porridge and things like that. We don't really have anything very interesting. Oh boy. Okay, so what I will say is it looks like I'm about to enter an area I probably need to be very careful around. There's a lot of blood. There is a lot of fire. And if that cultist was meaning what he said, they sacrificed a lot of people down here. At least I'm breaking some items, but good goddess, I do not feel good about how this is going to evolve. Okay, so I need to go back up, because this map likes to do that to me too, and go through here. Okay. I think I got everything. Yay! It looks like I did. So, let's go ahead and go here. Ooh! Whew! We're back outside again. Thank goddess. Okay, I'm gonna breathe some nice fresh air. I'm gonna enjoy the rain. I'm gonna cool off my body. Again, I'm surprised that I didn't faint from the amount of heat in there. It looked as hot as a furnace might be down there. So, oh, 'tis raisin bran. Awesome. I don't really like raisins or bran, but I'm just glad to be out of wherever that hellhole was. And dealing with something more manageable for now, like some goatmen. I never thought I'd be saying that. Happy to see them. Alright. Oh dear. Okay, so our next objective, to rescue the imprisoned angel, doesn't look good. It says we're gonna enter some place called the Cursed Hold. I don't like the sound of that. And Destin says, I've been to Avernus. 'Tis way too hot. My head almost melted twice. Oh boy. I wouldn't doubt it. My mother went there once, not by choice. She was... Whoa, 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 whoa. She was taken there by her patron. Ex-patron, I should say. The patron she had before the goddess rescued her. But she was taken there by him and needed to be rescued. Okay. Yay, I'm so glad the music is back to being soothing and stuff. I don't usually like to do much with inventory, but I'm just going to check really quickly. I did get some good weapons. Whoa, okay, that was just my armor being done with. Okay. Okay, so I did get a new bit of armor here. It's got some good recovery, some toughness and stuff. Critical hits. Grant 3 arcane power. That looks pretty good. What does everyone think? Should I bother replacing my helm? My, quote, wizard's hat? Or just leave it? Okay. I am going to put that on then. Okay, that that looks very silly, but I will have that on. You know, I can use all the help I can get here. All right. I'm probably gonna keep my wand. Okay, I can change how it looks at the town. I guess I can. That would be with the gypsy, right? I haven't done much with her. I've just talked to her a little bit. So if that's the case, that'll give me more reason to interact with her, because I haven't really done all that much. You know, it would help, Tiefy, if you would put your wand, put your hand in the right area. I really don't want to go into where we're supposed to go into. I have a feeling I'm not going to enjoy it. But, you know, I don't really have a choice. I have a job to do. I have our little angel friend to help out. So, a Tiefy's gotta do what a Tiefy's gotta do. Yes. Okay, so the gypsy is the person I need to talk to about cosmetic changes and probably other things too.
Together on this path.
Why is that?
You fight with both honor and ferocity.
Yay.
I know that a pure soul must burn within you.
I know that he said that to us before, but I still really like it. I also find it interesting that our mage character doesn't really have anything to say about it. Oh, okay, we're in the cursed hold now, and we're gonna be speaking with dead? Well, I guess she has the ability to do that. So let's go speak. Oh, Queen! Wait a minute. That must mean she might be Leoric's wife?
I am Asilla, once queen to our beloved Leoric. My servants and I were consumed by his madness.
Oh no!
Now I give you my blessing, champion, to release my people from their eternal torment.
Oh my. Wow, so even in her ghost form, she's holding onto her head. That must mean he beheaded her. So it wasn't just the other villagers. He did that to his wife? Okay, he really is a demon. I don't care that he is a human or was a human. That's demonic. No one should ever do that to their wife or their people. Okay, so we have a battle breaking out when I'm wanting to make an observation. Okay. So if I understand the objective correctly, the queen and a bunch of other people who spent their last days in pain and torment now have their souls trapped here, it seems like. So it seems like our job is going to be to go into rooms like these with a skeleton and a ghost pacing around to free them spiritually from their attachments. Ooh, TV got fired up, yes. I'm very keen on justice. So we did it. We freed 1 of 6 poor souls. You know, that's why dying a horrible death is the most unimaginable thing, because even if your spirit should move on, sometimes with that amount of pain, you can't move on. The queen, you think the queen has a journal in her cell? If she does, I'm gonna go check that out. Okay, that's not her. Tiefy, that's not her cell. Okay. Ah, no. Go over this way. Yes. Yes, I do want to be a good person and release them. Okay. I'm being silly. Look at this. I'm being silly. This is her cell, I believe. Weird. If it is, I'm not seeing a journal entry. Maybe there's one later? Oh, by the bed. You mean that I just destroyed? Oh.
Starved of the sun, I no longer know what day it is. I can hear the warden, my husband, and that dog Lazarus discussing my fate. My life will be over soon, yet I fear more for my poor Albrecht's future in the wake of his father's madness. If only Aiden were here.
Oh, that's horrible. That's so sad. I am legitimately gonna try not to cry now. That is so sad. She basically knew what her husband and his lackey were talking about executing her, and she was imprisoned because her husband went mad. And she died. I guess that's why my parents always say you had better have good counsel around you. Because if you don't, and you have the wrong sort, no. Ugh.
If only they could see me now.
And if only they would stop doing that on me when I'm just trying to take out the trash on this. Well, they are certainly my least favorite enemy now. I really am not a fan. And we got some diamonds and all that good stuff. But this really seems like the sort of place that if I'm not careful, I'm going to really get turned around in. So, okay, there's a lot of different areas that I'm gonna need to explore here. Okay,
We'll rip these
Nope.
brutes to shreds.
Ugh. I really hate this. It means I have to keep running while they keep spawning that stuff. right next to me. And it even takes a while to disappear. After they
should have run when they had the chance.
I need to keep... Okay. You need a way to activate area effects or traps with more ease. Yes, I do. And, you know, it would, of course, be easier if they didn't, I don't know what kind of achievement I just got, but I got something, and I'm also close to a level up, which is good. Ooh. I'm gonna take care of you guys through the wall. Before I bother with that.
The gods have seen fit to release me from this torment.
Oh, you're welcome.
Who dares?
I dare. That's who. Tiefy, I'm not afraid of you. You don't deserve to keep these people locked up like this. I'm not gonna sit for it.
Freedom. At long.
I'm pretty sure there's nothing in here, but I'm just gonna check. Okay, I did recently level up. So I'm going to take a quick look at skills. And I got a new passive skill. Not a new slot, but a new choice that I could make. Let me just see. Okay, astral presence. Increases that your arcane power by 20 and regeneration by 2.5 per second. This one seems good. Should I do it in place of Prodigy or in place of Blur? What do you guys think? I don't know. I might do it in place of Prodigy. Cause I think... Or wait, no, it's Power Hungry that I have on. Never mind. Or something. Keep Blur and switch it for Prodigy, okay. I have Power Hungry on right now. Should I switch that to Blur? Since I thought that's what I had on, but I actually have Power Hungry on. So that was my misspoken thing right there. But if y'all think it's working for me, Tiefy's gonna keep it on. I got something new in Conjuration. But that just might be from the last level up I had, which was just a new rune. It looks like, because I didn't explore that. So there's something that's called storm armor, which is different than ice armor. Do you think it would be worth trying on storm? Or keeping it ice? What do you all think? I'm fine either way. I'm just wondering because I'm doing some things with electricity. Okay, I'm going to take Collie's word for it. And do my storm armor and activate. Yeah. Activate that rune. Okay, we're gonna try that. I think we're good for now. I need to get reoriented. Okay, so there's a lot of little areas and stuff. I hear somebody laughing at me. Whatever it is, it's not funny. Wow. Wow. Okay. See, unless an entity is keeping them spiritually bound in a place like this, there is no way anyone with any heart or decency would want to stay in a place like this. This seems unbelievably torturous to be in a place like this. I'm sure you could, Templar man. Meanwhile, I need to...
The right to wear a crown is granted by the light. It requires the darkness of a corrupted heart to lose it.
I agree, and I wish that were true, because if that were the case, Leoric probably wouldn't have lived and then died to do so much damage to other people.
Still going.
So... well, you took care of an enemy I didn't see, so thank you for that. And I need to activate armor and all that. Whoa. Am I shocking them just by getting close to them? If I am, that's cool. Kind of reminds me of something I have in my world called Witch Bolt. It's kind of what that reminds me of. I've always wanted to try it. But my mother and father both are very, very protective, and they're very particular about what magics I'm supposed to be learning. But I'm starting to get to the point in my life where I think I ought to be able to make my own decisions.
How does that feel?
It feels great, actually. But this is making me think that some of the other prisoners might be either in the unexplored section, or there might be another area. Okay. Destin, you go lay down if you need to. If you need to do that, you go do that. Don't worry about, participating too much if you don't want to. It's just nice to have you around and chatting. And I can't grab that from the other side of that wall. That is good to know. So I will have to go around. And it's good that I went and backtracked because we have another poor soul who needs us. I'm coming. Tiefy's coming.
Thank the gods.
My God! There is someone amongst us. You with her.
I'm not afraid of you, whoever you are. I have the goddess on my side, and I have a good heart on my side. I'm not afraid of you. I really love that storm armor. I'm really loving this. I love it. It makes me feel super feisty. Okay, now I'm hoping though I'm not getting too distracted that I forgot somebody who's still trapped. Okay, there's another one. I have to make my way around to them. And I actually am noticing now.
My bags are full.
Oh, darn it. Right now is when your bags are full. Okay. I really don't want to have to go back to town right now, but
I am returning to town.
I guess I will. I will have a great stream, Destin. Thank you for joining me. And if you do fall asleep, I hope you have some sweet dreams. Okay, I'm gonna just store mostly the blue stuff. Store the blue stuff. I'm not really gonna bother to look at it right now. I'm just gonna store this forever. And I'm gonna have to organize it later. I guess I could stash the yellow stuff. Whoa. I did not mean to click whatever that button was. I can store the other stuff too, I guess. The yellow stuff for now. Because basically what I think I'm going to do is, since I'm in town anyway. Whoa, no, other rune on my scribe ball. Click the right one. So what I'm going to do is all of these things, like all of you told me to do, the ones that have no color, I'm actually going to take a minute and I'm going to take a minute and not forge armor. I want to go over here and salvage some stuff. So I'm going to do that because I think it should be safe enough to do that on things like this. So I'm going to do that. I guess I could have put that one with the extra, and I could have put that in my inventory. And I'm going to go ahead and repair stuff. Whoa. Okay, so it's repaired. And since I think that portal is going to be there a while, let's take a moment to go over to Miriam and I guess go to craft. Okay? I'm assuming transmogrify is maybe change the appearance. Yes, it says change one item to look like another item. So so I'm guessing I put that in there and then I say what I want it to look like. Okay. Oh no, this... Okay, so what do you want me to make it look like? I can make it look like a traditional wizard's hat or this helm thing or a crown or something. What's your vote? Because I just want it to look a little bit less weird. But they're all gonna cost some gold, which I guess is fine. I have enough. Leoric's crown. Yeah, whoa. That's 50,000 gold, though. Is it worth it? I mean, I could just go with something that's cheaper. I don't know if I want to spend all my hard-earned adventuring money on that. No. Okay, I'm going to maybe do... No, wait. No. I don't know. It's gonna be better than that. Fine, I'm gonna just do it. Alright. Wait, did I just make it look dorky all over again? I did, didn't I? Dang it. Okay. I messed this up. Whee! Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what you mean by preview it. Doy. Okay, well. No. I kind of like this one. So, I might just... Even though I goofed up on my previous one. Okay. The basic headband at the far left. Oh, like this? Like that's what you mean? Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, why not? Okay, I think I did it. Okay. Yeah, alright. Well, we did that.
Sir, don't say it. Poor Leah. She's done so much for us.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I feel bad for Leah too. But...
I'm not for everyone, but give me a try and you won't go back.
I don't know what to do with either of you. I have one party member who keeps rushing me, and I have another potential party member.
You're going to make those cultists pay for what they've done.
You scoundrel who keeps flirting with me. What's a Tiefy to do? I'm sure, like, you know, if I were into that kind of thing, I might choose you, but considering how much health and support I need in battle, I don't know if your charming wit is going to do enough. So, no. I'm gonna stick with Paladin. Boy, as much as he annoys me, I'm gonna stick with him. So yeah, I think I'm going to go back now. before I get distracted and forget what I was doing. Nice to see ya. I'm gonna... Oh, a ruby just sitting out on the table. I'll take it. I'm gonna free you.
The gods have seen fit to release me from this torment.
Yes. The goddess works through me. And I will be activating my armor again. Thank you for that. And also my familiar, now that I'm, you know, back in the swing of things. And so now I gotta figure out how I'm going to get to this cage over here. I think it's looking like I'm gonna need to go way around and do all that. Surprise! Surprise! Hi! Yay, for once I rolled well on my my initiative. Is the familiar handy enough? I wish it did more. I don't want to say that it is like not good just because maybe it hasn't leveled up enough. I don't know. For me right now, I don't know if it's worth the slot really, but
freedom after so long.
Thank you, champion. My servants are now free,
oh,
but
champion.
The curse over this place remains. Seek the warden at the
You're
dungeon
welcome.
center and end his evil forever.
You're welcome, my lady. Yay! Tiffy got called a champion. I love this. I've never been called a champion before. And this is why I want to adventure. So that I can actually do good things. And I got myself... No, I want to get out of stuff. What am I doing? Okay. This is where my brain is not helping me. I need to get out into a main hallway. And I need to go around and not get messed up in all those rooms like I was just doing right there. That's what happened. As my eyes started crossing, looking in the scry ball. So, yeah. But it looks like this is the way we're supposed to go. And, the warden, or whoever has been yelling at me for doing the right thing and freeing people, that must be who we're about to encounter right here. Put an end to it.
Am I alone here? Must I do this myself? So
come on.
Face me and repent your crime.
I'm not afraid of you. You're the one in here doing horrible things. Oh, look at that! I destroyed you. I destroyed you. That is the power of my goddess for you. And now I've freed this place from you. Even though my goddess doesn't normally have these particular powers, I am proud to do something good for people who deserve freedom and peace after all they've been through. And here is that axe I finally get to pick up. Okay, so it looks like our way out is down some stairs. So we need to get down to that level, but of course they are going to make us fight our way out. Which is fine. Okay, so this must be some resolution of that.
My lord, the
oh
prisoner
no.
is ready, as you
No.
requested.
It's
Thank you,
horrible.
Lazarus. Your loyalty
Here
is
I thought it
invaluable
was something
in the
good,
midst of all
and
these
we're seeing how the
traitors.
queen died.
And you, my dear, my own wife and queen, conspiring against our kingdom.
My love, I swear, I have never betrayed you.
Ah. He's evil.
Lies.
He's
Till
evil.
the very end.
He's a demon.
A grim end
And so is
to a
he.
noble woman. I am proud to have played my part in Leoric's fall.
Me too. But it's things like this that I wish the mages and storytellers
My lord's true awakening is at hand.
would have let
That
us see this
fool
earlier.
Leoric was only able to resist him because he did not yet possess his full power. With the queen dispatched as a traitor, I may now devote myself fully to preparing the boy for the presence of my master.
Oh. These people are just full of all kinds of nice stuff, aren't they? Not only did that guy twist the King Leoric and make him murder his own wife. Oh, whoa, 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 no, no. I thought this was our way out, but it looks like we're going into hell. But go figure, not only did that advisor twist the king, but then he started messing with the poor king's son and preparing him to be a vessel for who knows what. Probably an archdemon or something. That's just disgusting. And we're back. Oh, goody. Except now we're at level 3 of the Halls of Agony. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. If it's anything like the other last couple levels of this, there's gonna be a lot of areas. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no more lasers. No more, no more, no more. No.
What a monstrous creature!
I will go back for stuff I see over there when that's not going on.
Warming up.
Oh, well, good. At least that's one of us. Okay. Well, we got a diamond for that. Yay. Okay, well. We got... I'm gonna go down into this little area for a second. Oh, more dark rituals. That's nice. Here, have some lightning. Yeah. And, I'm gonna just go ahead and reconjure my familiar. Even if there's not much going on with that. Okay, so... maybe I'm gonna just go down. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It was fine to explore that little bit because it didn't go into a whole nother section like I thought it was going to. A whole other section. So that's fine. And so now we're kind of back where we were. And so, as before, I have directions to choose from. I guess I'm going to Oh yes, destined back into the depths of agony. Oh joy. Well, but at least in between we were able to do some good. And we were able to do some good for the queen and some innocent people who didn't deserve to be kept in purgatory. So if nothing else, I feel good about that. At least we got a little bit of a breather from this oppressive environment is the word I was looking for. Oppressive environment, which this is definitely. Okay. So I'm going to see so yes, it basically looks like there are lots of different little rooms for me to explore. As always, I should come to expect that by now.
Not ready yet.
And I should come to expect that, but I guess I felt like the whoa. I felt like the Highlands were a slightly easier thing to deal with. As it was more open and there were less little nitty-gritty places for things to hide out in. I figured out how to put the scribble on my divining pool rather than my handheld scribble. Much nicer. Yes! Good, I'm glad. Ugh.
The light grows.
Meanwhile, I am trying to make sure that my scribble does not mislead me and get me turned around after all my efforts to not have that happen very much. And I hear a treasure goblin. You are not getting away from me this time. And you didn't. Partially because I had that awesome lightning stuff and my teleport. So, yay, Tiefy can hunt goblins better. Okay. So, the good news is I think some of these areas are more interconnected, so maybe I can just take a quick trip down and over. And that should quickly connect me with some of the places from before that I didn't explore fully. Again, it might not be worth it for me to do this, but after realizing that I missed some lore and other things like that from other places, I'm just it's fine if I don't get everything, but see, even things like this, whoa, I don't want to do that. But if I hadn't come back, I wouldn't have activated that, so I kind of proved my own point with that. Okay, good. It looks like we can just go back over. La-di-da-da. I'm gonna actually activate. Oh. That stuff while I'm traveling for that reason. Oh! Well, that's what a basket of heads does. Wow, he must have beheaded a lot of people he didn't end up putting on spikes. That's fun. Okay, so these things are timed. So if Tiffy doesn't want to get burned, even if she is a little resistant to fire, she needs to plan properly.
Defenses are nothing.
Well, for now they're nothing, but we've seen just how bad that can get, haven't we? They have come pretty close to making us die. So have some lightning, it's good for you. Okay, I guess you're dead. Wow, okay. Oh, hi, Ritual! Once again, I'm gonna disrupt it. And if there's nobody maintaining it, these nasty creatures from the Nine Hills can't come out of it and harm the humans.
Didn't see that coming, did you? Need more time.
Yes. But thank goddess, I have that new storm aura.
If only this dark place had been destroyed along with its ruler.
Yeah, I agree, Templar, but there's not much we can do about it now. We have to just take care of it now. Although this still does seem like a bit much for one mage to do by herself. But like I said on one of my first streams that just came on YouTube, on that platform, is basically, I think that they give you that much power so that you can take this on yourself. Because in my world, with the way magic works for us, I would have to be as skilled as my mother or father to even take on something of this magnitude. And even then, they would really have to work as a party. Okay, so we're doing good. And it looks like I'm still going in the right direction. Looks like I've found a lot of the good stuff. I'm going to go ahead and redo these while I have a breather. Okay. It does look like we're getting somewhere. Because wherever there's cultists, there's probably a lead up to a fight. I'm not looking forward to this. Because whoever we're fighting who's responsible for this many dark magic worker, ooh, Chamber of Suffering. Whoever is responsible for this amount of dark magic mages and this amount of blood, fresh blood, let me say, because this does not look like it was shed years ago. This looks like it just happened. That's the way this whole thing has been looking. Fresh carnage. Chamber of Suffering. That doesn't look good. Oh, no, it's not. Oh, no. Nope.
must be back in TRISTRAM.
Magda, again? What are you doing? I don't care anymore.
Yours. Meet the butcher.
Oh, I don't care what you're doing. Butcher? Oh.
Fresh meat.
Not from me. You're not getting it from me. Oh, you're not getting it from me. Enough now.
Vegetable bad. Meat good.
Ugh. Oh. Get out of the fire! Get out of the fire! Get out of the fire! Ugh. I don't know how I did that, but I don't care. I unlocked something called Mirror Image and a lot of goodies. I'm picking all this stuff up. I don't know how I survived that. It was by the grace of the goddess. Because I virtually took all of that to my face. Okay. I'm gonna take a breather for a moment. I'm going to check my skills. Okay, so I unlocked some new stuff. Something new for some other kinds of magic. Oh, meteor. So we got something for that. We got something for Twister. We also got something for this arcane torrent, which is good. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to decide after this cast what I'm going to do. Okay, so this is like a simulacrum of a sort, kind of, in that it's a version of me that can cast some spells and draw aggro, it seems, draw attention. Could be good. I'm gonna have to look at that in between casts to see which of these new things I like. For now, I'm going to close out of that though. And I'm going to focus on finishing up whatever I might need to do. I was not expecting to succeed at that butcher guy. I'm very, grateful and surprised. Ooh, boy. So wherever we are, it doesn't look like we're in the same hellish area that we were before. But we're in a place called the Cells of the Condemned. So we might have to be dealing with something here too. I'm just getting a feeling. Oh no! No! Ah, I gotta get down there. I gotta get down there and help him. Go, Tiefy, go. Run, run, run. Help him. I got it. Tiefy, the ritual disruptor is on the case. I got it. I got it. I'ma handle this. There we go. Okay, you're alright now. You're alright now. Tiefy's here.
I am dying.
Don't
Take
die.
your sword, Angel.
Don't die. I got your sword. Take it.
I remember now.
Wow.
I was an archangel of the high heaven.
See, I
was
told
the
you.
embodiment of justice.
And so did Deckard. Deckard was right.
I am Tyrael.
Okay, so Deckard was right. So once again, his niece had no reason to doubt him.
You have restored my mind, friend. And now I remember the warning I came to deliver. Belial and Asmodan, the last lords of hell, are unleashing a tide of darkness that will drown this world. Already, Belial's shadow has fallen upon Chaldeum.
Belial? I look forward to killing a Lord of Hell. Should be an interesting battle.
We must move quickly.
I'm not gonna
Let us
lie.
return to TRISTRAM
That's
and
me
make ready.
too. I look forward to the day where I can be more like my mother and my father, my whole family, and slay a demon. Like an archdemon, not just their littles. But I find it funny that Tyrael, the archangel, came down to give us that warning when, not to be snarky, it was already happening. So it kind of makes me wonder, it's not so much about the warning anymore now, is it? He now has to be here to try to help us fix the darkness that's already here. There's no point in trying to stop it.
Time grows short, my friends. Even now, Belial's influence is spreading through Chaldeum.
But how will we find him?
We won't have to. Magda and her coven will lead us straight to him.
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to rest.
Yes, Cain deserves to be honored.
Yes.
Before we hunt down his killers.
I have called for a caravan to guide us to the east. Speak to the caravan master when you are ready to go. We will see to Cain as we depart.
Okay. Okay, so I know that basically we should go talk to the caravan person, but I'm gonna see what he has to say about
Who are Belial
this.
and Asmodan?
Belial is the Lord of
They're
Lies.
archdemons.
He desires power before all other things, and his thousand schemes are designed toward this end. His brother, Asmodan, reigns over the other half of hell as the Lord of Sin. I sense his influence in this world, but I do not yet know where he will strike.
Perhaps when I kill Belial, Asmodan will show himself.
Nice.
They are more rivals
Nice.
than allies in these days, but I pray that you are right.
Fierce. Okay, so what I find is funny is part of me wants to say to Leah, well, if Tyrael told you a bunch of that stuff and now he is an angel, would you listen to him more than you listen to your uncle, or what? I don't know. I feel like if she wouldn't even listen to her uncle, like what hope is it that she's gonna listen to a celestial who actually says he's a celestial? Is she just gonna say, no, you're just casting light? Like, you're not really a celestial or whatever? Okay, nothing new there.
I hear the town's saved. We can go outside again.
And yet you still sit here.
Well, there's fresh air and sober people out there.
That's really funny. Oh. I'm sure I have some people like that in my kingdom. Barflies, as my mother would call them, only hang around at the bar. Yay! Thank you for following. So let's go over and talk to this guy because I said that we would earlier and I didn't do that. So let's see. Oh man, he's not gonna say anything? Really? He's got nothing to say. Shoot. Well, that stinks. Oh well. And no new book either. Wow. It looks now that Deckard Cain is gone. She doesn't have much to complain about in her journal, I guess. Alright. Okay, so here's the caravan leader. So here's what I'm thinking about doing. Because they did say we were going to be heading to a place called Chaldeum, I think that what I want to do is talk to the caravan leader, get headed that way, and then once we reach our new destination, that's where I'm gonna stop the cast for today, anyway, because it seems like that would be a good thing to do if we're going to start a whole new area.
My friend, shall we depart to Chaldeum?
Yes. Let's go ahead. Oh, an actual cutscene, not just one that's made to look like the pages of a book. Interesting. I'm getting shivers down my neck.
It's all just stories.
No! Leah! What in the goddess?
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world.
Are you...
But his
Leah,
work is
you're
not
out of your
over.
mind.
What do you know about sacrifice?
Tyrion, the ancient law of the high heavens strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world.
Celestials
Yet you have
everywhere.
done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne.
Nice. Yay! Tyrion has my respect. This is so cool.
You cannot judge me. I am justice itself.
Nice.
We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent.
That's a
If our
good
precious
angel.
laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
Nice.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege.
Oh! 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 They stole his angelhood. They stripped it from him. That's why he doesn't remember.
Thus,
Oh my.
willingly.
But that's true, he did do so willingly. Now that's courage.
Humanity is the only hope for this world.
Nice. Aw.
I never believed all your crazy tales, your work. You never finished. I will finish
it, Uncle. I will carry on for you.
Okay. Well, that's sad. And also irritating. Ooh. Act 2.
Now that Tristram is safe, I travel to Chaldeum, the great city of the East. It has fallen before one of the last lords of Hell, Belial. I mean to set the city free.
Well, here we are. We are now in Chaldeum. So, like I said, I will be stopping the cast here, but only once I make it into this checkpoint and this area here. But before I stop the cast, I do want to address some of my feelings about the stuff I just watched in my Scrabble. On one hand, I get that they're wanting to create some sympathy for Leah, but I just feel like there was some real disservice done, because even as he's on his funeral pyre, she's saying that his work is just stories and that he only saw what he wanted to see. And I just can't buy that. I never have been able to, and now I never will, because she even doubted Tyrael. He had to basically give her some visions for her to even believe that her uncle even had some thread of sanity left. And then in a split second, she just goes from like not believing in any of the work that he was doing or any of the things that he was supposedly trying to teach her about her magic. She just suddenly goes from that into, well, I'll continue your work for you, even though I've been bashing it this entire time, even though I've been questioning all of your knowledge and all of your experience. I'll take it over for you, and I'll continue for you. And I still have a problem with that. That's just, even if there are some people out there in the world like that, I still can't get behind that. It's just, it's too big of a flaw for the kind of person she was supposed to be toward Cain. It's too much of a flaw for what she actually experienced. I can't get behind that. And then for her to suddenly value all his work, that's pretty much just an insult to the entire way he supposedly tried to support her entire life. I don't know what to say. Even if there are people who have those flaws, for someone's niece to be like that when she's been through not only having her own magic, but as I said in previous casts, going on quests, I can't deal with that. But I guess we're supposed to be compassionate to her now. I guess we're supposed to care. But we haven't even seen anything more about her magic either. It popped up when he got killed and all this sort of stuff, and that's all that we've seen of it so far. We might see more of it here, but I'm not too much into Leah. I'm not doing this because I care about her as a character. I care about Deckard and some other characters way more. Tyrael for sure, because he was really the only one that made her stop being so full of doubt. But all that aside, everyone, I think that I am going to call this cast done. For now, I know there are probably some more things I could explore in this little area, but I'm gonna save that for next time. I want to also make the announcement that tomorrow I will be doing a stream, also at 6:30 PST, but my next stream tomorrow will be doing Baldur's Gate 3. So, if you all are interested in watching this Tiefy find her way through a game that is supposedly based more on my world and not on a different world like Diablo, you might want to tune in for that. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to be perfect at it, because even though it is based a little bit more on my world, it might have been translated differently than I'm used to. But I do hope you all will join me for that. So if you do, I will see some of you hopefully tomorrow on my next cast, and if not, I will see you back here in Caldeum next week. Yay! And thank you for the follow. Thank you. And so with that, I will see you all next time. Bye.